Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take a very brief look at the Slave 1 expansion for the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. This particular expansion is part of the Wave 2 expansion set. Again, there are typically 4 ships per wave and about 3 waves currently out on the market. Now, like the Millennium Falcon expansion, this one's pretty significant and fairly large. Not only is the ship model larger than the other expansions, but it comes with a ton of upgrade cards, some new pilots, and some new tokens that new-time players haven't seen before. So with that being said, let's crack her open and see what's inside. Alright, now here's a quick snapshot of what comes with this particular expansion, minus all of the little tokens that you'll usually find with the expansions that you buy. Once again, the tokens tend to repeat themselves from expansion to expansion, and usually complement the ship class in question. Now, one thing I do want to show you real quick is the model. That's probably what you guys want to see anyway, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. As you can see, very detailed and delicate. This particular model also comes with a larger base, just like the Millennium Falcon does. Now, one thing to note about this particular base, however, the Millennium Falcon has a arrow around the middle circle here, just saying that it can fire in all directions or all arcs. The Slave 1 model has basically a primary firing arc, which is this here, and an auxiliary firing arc, which is this here. It cannot fire on its sides, but it can attack forward and backward. For those of you that have already seen my Millennium Falcon expansion video, you'll know that it came with a smaller manual of sorts, just to help teach players about the ship and what new gameplay mechanics are available and how they function. The same thing with the Slave 1 model here. Although some of these instructions are repeats, it talks about unique names. That was something that was already covered in the manual featured in the Millennium Falcon expansion. This particular manual touches on the auxiliary firing arcs, which is something I've already covered. We've got new upgrade cards, modification, and titles. Again, that was already covered in the Millennium Falcon expansion. Bombs. I touched on these briefly in my TIE Bomber expansion video, but I did include the tokens here just so you can see them a little bit later on. This manual explains how to detonate a bomb token, or drop a bomb token, how to detonate a bomb token, how large ships work in regards to ion tokens, overlapping, and setup. Over here you have a new scenario for players to try out. It includes all of the different tokens that you'll see in that expansion or in the box. And on the back, you'll see the available maneuvers. Speaking of maneuvers, here's the maneuver dial. You've got the ability to go slight left or slight right at 1, or go straight at 1. Those are all green maneuvers. Onto the 2s, you can bank hard left or right. That's a white maneuver. You can go slight left or slight right at 2. That's also a white maneuver. Going straight at 2 is a green maneuver. Onto the 3s, you can make a hard left or hard right at 3. Slight left or slight right at 3. Those are all white. Again, going straight at 3 is a white maneuver. You can also make a K-turn at 3. However, that is a stressful maneuver. You can go straight at 4. That is a white maneuver. Or you can make a K-turn at 4, that is a stressful maneuver, and there are no 5s to look at here. Bomb tokens. Now, I've briefly covered this before in my TIE Bomber expansion video, however that was slightly different. The TIE Bomber has the Seismic Charge token and the Proton Bomb token. The Slave 1 has the Seismic Charge token and the Proximity Mine token. The Seismic Charge token works the same way as with the TIE Bomber. When this bomb token detonates, each ship at range 1 of the token suffers 1 damage, then discard this token. Proximity Mine token, however, when this bomb token detonates, the ship that moved through or overlapped this token rolls 3 attack dice and suffers all damage and critical damage rolled. Then discard this token. Here's your Seismic Charge, and here's your Proximity Mine token. Just like with the TIE Bomber expansion, each bomb token comes with its own upgrade card. And you'll have to equip these upgrade cards to your ship if you want to use these particular bomb tokens. Just to briefly go over each one in question on how they get deployed. The Seismic Charge, when you reveal your maneuver dial, you may discard this card to drop 1 Seismic Charge token. This token detonates at the end of your activation phase. Proximity Mines, this works as an action. Discard this card to drop one Proximity Mine token. When a ship executes a maneuver, if its base or maneuver template overlaps this token detonates. Just something else quickly to note, the game also comes with an Ion token reference card. I've already covered Ion tokens in the past, starting with the Y-Wing expansion, so I'm not going to cover that too in depth here. But I will say that basically Ion tokens on smaller ships will limit their movement during their planning phase. But after they move one straight ahead, the Ion token will be removed and they'll be allowed to perform their other actions in combat as normal. The only difference with these larger ships, however, you'll need 2 Ion tokens on a large ship in order for the Ion token to take effect. Pilot cards, you have a total of 4 here to look at, and they all have the same base stats. 3 attack, 2 defense or agility, 6 hull, and 4 shields. As far as the individual pilots are concerned, Boba Fett has a pilot skill of 8 that is a unique character or name. The special ability, when you reveal a bank maneuver slight left or slight right, you may rotate your dial to the other bank maneuver of the same speed. Basically, that allows you to change direction if you so choose to. That allows you to sort of react last minute to other players' movements as they make them. The action bar down here, focus, target, lock, evade. You got a number of different upgrades down here. It'll cost you 39 points to add Boba Fett to your fleet. The next pilot we're going to look at, Kath Scarlet. Again, that is a unique name. Has a pilot skill of 7. Special ability. When attacking, the defender receives 1 stress token if he cancels at least 1 critical result. The action bar, focus, target, lock, evade, same slew of upgrades down here. This will cost you 38 points to add this particular character or pilot to your arsenal. You've got Crassus Tralic. I'm not familiar with him at all. It's a unique name, pilot skill of 5. When attacking with a secondary weapon, you may re-roll 1 attack die. Down here, same actions, focus, target, lock, evade. Some upgrades, fewer than, say, Kath Scarlet or Boba Fett. It'll cost you 36 points to add this particular character to your fleet. Finally, you have the no-name ship or pilot bounty hunter. You've got a pilot skill of 3, no special ability, focus, target, lock, evade, some upgrades down here, and it'll cost you 33 points to add this particular pilot to your fleet. Now, just like with the Millennium Falcon expansion, there are a ton of upgrade cards, so I'm going to quickly go through those. Seismic Charge and Proximity Mines, I've already covered those. Seismic Charge has an upgrade cost of 2, and Proximity Mines has an upgrade cost of 3. Expose, as an action, until the end of this round, increase your primary weapon value by 1 and decrease your agility value by 1. Basically, to increase your attack while decreasing your defense. That has an upgrade cost of 4 points. Veteran Instincts, I've covered this already. Increase your pilot skill value by 2. That's a 1 upgrade cost. Ion Cannon, it allows the player to roll 3 attack dice, range 1 to 3. As an attack, attack 1 ship. If this attack hits, the defender suffers 1 damage and receives 1 Ion token. Then cancel all dice results. Upgrade cost of 3. Heavy Laser Cannon, it allows the player to roll 4 attack dice, range 2 to 3. As an attack, attack 1 ship. Immediately after rolling your attack dice, you must change all of your critical hits to regular damage results. Basically, this is good for taking out enemy shields. You'll be canceling all of your critical hits and changing those into regular hits. It allows the player to, roll more attack dice than normal, but they'll have to change their criticals to regular hits. Stealth Device, you've got 2 of these cards here. As a modification, increase your agility value by 1. If you are hit by an attack, discard this card. Upgrade cost of 3. Mercenary Co-Pilot, when attacking at range 3, you may change one of your hit results to a critical hit result. That has an upgrade cost of 2. Gunner, after you perform an attack that does not hit, immediately perform a primary weapon attack. You cannot perform another attack this round. Now, some people are confused by this last sentence. It doesn't mean that your other ships can't fire. That just simply means that you can't keep using this card over and over again until you hit something. That has an upgrade cost of 5. This particular card allows you to change your regular Fire Spray 31 ship into the Slave 1 ship. That is a title card. Your upgrade bar gains the Torpedo upgrade icon. That has a cost of 0. That's kind of nice. Homing missiles, attack, target lock. Discard this card to perform this attack. It's 4 attack dice at range 2 to 3. The defender cannot spend evade tokens during this attack. That has a cost of 5. Assault missiles allows the player to roll 4 attack dice, range 2 to 3. Attack, target lock. Spend your target lock and discard this card to perform this attack. If this attack hits, each other ship at range 1 of the defender suffers 1 damage. That has an upgrade cost of 5. And there you have it, just a very brief look at the Slave 1 expansion set. You can check out my review of the base game at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description that'll take you there as well. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.